We will tell you about a marriage where the groom is 103 years old and the bride is 107.
Longtime BBC star Steve Wright, known for his iconic shows on BBC Radio 1 and BBC Radio 2, has tragically passed away at the age of 69. Today, we pay tribute to the extraordinary career of this beloved radio personality. Steve Wright joined the BBC in the 1970s and quickly became a household name. For over 4 decades, he entertained millions of listeners with his afternoon shows on both Radio 1 and 2. From hosting Top of the Pops on BBC TV to captivating audiences on the airwaves, Steve's talent knew no bounds. In a statement, his family expressed their deep sorrow and regret, sharing that Steve leaves behind his son, Tom, and daughter Lucy, as well as his brother, Laurence, and his father, Richard. They also acknowledged the millions of devoted radio listeners who welcome Steve into their daily lives, making him one of the UK's most enduring and popular radio personalities. During this immensely difficult time, the family kindly requests privacy. The news of Steve Wright's passing has left the radio community devastated. Radio 2 host Sarah Cox struggled to hold back tears as she shared her heartfelt condolences on her program. She described Steve as an extraordinary broadcaster, a kind person, and a cherished member of the Radio 2 family. Sarah assured listeners that they would honor Steve's memory by playing the music he loved throughout the show. Former Radio 2 colleague Ken Bruce expressed his shock and sadness, highlighting Steve's outstanding talent and innovative approach to broadcasting. Tony Blackburn, another Radio 2 stalwart, shared his deep sadness and fond memories of his dear friend Steve Wright. Joe Wiley, a fellow radio DJ, thanked Steve for his support over the years, describing him as the broadcaster's broadcaster, and a kind-hearted individual. Zoe Ball, another radio personality, bid farewell to Steve Wright, calling him a wonderful magic man and expressing her gratitude for his support, advice, and laughter. Eamon Holmes, Richard Hammond, Dame Esther Ranson, Matt Lucas, and astrologer Russell Grant were among the many celebrities who paid tribute to Steve, praising his talent, kindness, and significant contributions to the world of radio. Steve Wright's impact on the broadcasting industry cannot be overstated. He joined BBC Radio 1 in 1980 and went on to host various shows, including the iconic Steve Wright in the Afternoon. His Factoids segment, featuring celebrity interviews and entertaining trivia, became a fan favorite. After a brief hiatus, Steve returned to BBC Radio 2, hosting shows like Steve Wright's Saturday Show and Sunday Love Songs. In 2022, Steve stepped down from his daily afternoon show, but continued to present Sunday Love Songs and Pick of the Pops. His dedication to radio was recognized in the New Year Honors List, where he received an MBE for his services to the industry. Steve's passion, professionalism, and ability to connect with his listeners made him a beloved figure in the world of broadcasting. The BBC and the entire radio community are heartbroken by the loss of Steve Wright. BBC Director General Tim Davie described him as a truly wonderful broadcaster who brought smiles to audiences' faces. Head of Radio 2, Helen Thomas, praised Steve's attention to detail, his ability to make guests laugh, and his commitment to showcasing their work. Today, we remember Steve Wright, a broadcasting icon whose legacy will continue to inspire future generations of radio personalities. His unique style, wit, and warmth will be deeply missed. Rest in peace, Steve. Stay up to date with the latest news by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't miss out on our newest videos and updates. Let's stay connected and informed together. Remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. See you there!